Australia, the land of wide open spaces, stunning beaches, and unique wildlife, has a culture that's distinct and full of quirks. From the way Australians talk to the activities they enjoy, there's no shortage of things that make life down under truly unique. In this video, we'll explore some of the things only Australians do. Barefoot walking all summer long. In Australia, going barefoot is not just a summer trend, it's a way of life. Whether you're walking through a park, down to the beach, or even popping into a cafe, Australians are famous for their laid back attitude and a love for bare feet. It's common to see people strolling barefoot through supermarkets, shops, and even at formal gatherings. The warm, sunny Australian weather certainly helps, but it's the culture of freedom and comfort that makes this habit so popular. It's just, for many Aussies, shoes are just an option. And sometimes they're not even needed. Eating Vegemite on toast for breakfast. If you're Australian, you know that no breakfast is complete without a generous spread of Vegemite on toast. This salty, umami-packed spread made from yeast extract is a beloved breakfast staple for many Aussies, and it's something that is distinctly Australian. While Vegemite might not be as popular overseas, Australians swear by it. It's often paired with butter and sometimes cheese or avocado, creating a combination that is both nostalgic and comforting. Don't forget the perfect ratio. A thin spread of Vegemite is the key. The Aussie BBQ tradition. An Aussie BBQ isn't just about grilling meat. It's a social event. The BBQ is an iconic Australian tradition, especially during the summer months. It's not uncommon for Aussies to fire up the BBQ on weekends, public holidays, or whenever they can gather friends and family. Snags, slashes, steaks, lamb chops, and grilled seafood are some of the classic choices for the grill. But it's the relaxed outdoor vibe, combined with cold beers and plenty of laughs, that makes it uniquely Australian. Whether it's at a beach, in a park, or in someone's backyard, an Aussie BBQ brings people together like no other. Watching AFL, Australian Football League, with passion. For Australians, AFL, Australian Rules Football, is more than just a sport, it's an obsession. On weekends, thousands of fans flood stadiums, pubs, and living rooms to watch their favorite teams battle it out on the field. AFL is unique to Australia, and the passion Aussies have for their teams is unmatched. Whether it's cheering for your local team, making fun of rivals, or just enjoying the energy of a game, AFL is a deeply ingrained part of Australian culture. Footy season is a big deal, and the excitement surrounding the games is a phenomenon you can't miss. Playing two up on Anzac Day. Two up is a traditional Australian gambling game that's particularly associated with Anzac Day, April 25th. The game involves a coin being tossed in the air while players bet on whether it will land heads or tails. It's mostly played in pubs and is a unique Australian tradition, often linked to honoring the Anzac soldiers, Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. While the game is illegal outside of specific licensed areas, it remains a cherished part of Anzac Day celebrations, providing an opportunity for people to gather and remember the country's military history in a fun and interactive way. Watching cricket on the beach. Australians are obsessed with cricket. But what makes it uniquely Australian is how they play it in some of the most unexpected places, like at the beach. Picture this. The sun is shining, the ocean waves are crashing, and a group of friends is gathered for a casual beach cricket match. It's a pastime that's as quintessentially Australian as it gets. Even kids learn to bowl and bat at an early age, and beach cricket is something most Aussies can relate to, whether it's a test match or a T20 game. Australians have an unwavering love for the sport. Using the word mate for everyone. Australians use the word mate like it's the most natural word in the world. It's not just reserved for close friends, it's used for pretty much anyone. Whether you're talking to a colleague, a stranger, or someone you've just met, calling them mate is a way of showing familiarity, warmth, and friendliness. In Australian culture, the word mate reflects the value placed on camaraderie and egalitarianism. Everyone is your mate, even if you've just met.